In the bustling world of ancient Canaan, Joseph was a young man with a flair for drama, and not just the teenage kind. He was the favorite son of Jacob, the youngest of 12 brothers, and he knew it. His father loved him so much that he made him a dazzling coat of many colors, a garment so bright and flashy, it was basically the ancient world's version of a celebrity's red carpet outfit. Now imagine being one of 11 older brothers, and here comes Joseph, prancing around in his fancy coat, bragging just a little, okay, maybe a lot, about his special place in the family. That's a recipe for sibling rivalry if there ever was one. But Joseph wasn't just about flashy clothes. He was also a dreamer, literally. Joseph had 2 dreams that he shared with his family. In the first, his brother's sheaves of wheat bowed down to his sheaf. In the second, the sun, moon, and 11 stars all bowed down to him. To his family, these dreams sounded less like future prophecies and more like a royal announcement that Joseph planned to rule the family kingdom. The brothers were furious. They muttered, "Who does this little dreamer think he is?" And with resentment simmering, they plotted to teach him a lesson. One day, when Joseph came to check on them in the fields, they seized the chance. They stripped him of his beautiful coat and threw him into a pit, a dark, stinky hole. As if that wasn't enough, they decided to sell him to a caravan of Ishmaelite traders heading to Egypt. And just to make sure their father believed Joseph was dead, they dipped the coat in goat's blood and sent it home as proof. Meanwhile, poor Joseph was sold as a slave in Egypt, far from his home and family, facing a future that looked bleak and uncertain. But Joseph, ever the dreamer, kept his faith and hope alive. In Egypt, Joseph's fortunes shifted. He served in the house of Potiphar, an important official, and things went well until Potiphar's wife tried to tempt Joseph into trouble. When he refused, she falsely accused him, and Joseph found himself thrown into prison, a tough break for a guy who just wanted to dream big. But even in prison, Joseph's ability to interpret dreams caught attention. He correctly interpreted the dreams of Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, predicting their fates. When Pharaoh himself was troubled by strange dreams, Joseph was called upon. With God's help, he explained that 7 years of plenty would be followed by 7 years of famine, a warning that saved Egypt from disaster. Pharaoh was so impressed that he made Joseph second in command over all Egypt, putting him in charge of preparing for the famine. Back in Canaan, when the famine struck, Joseph's brothers came to Egypt seeking food, not realizing the powerful man they faced was their own brother. Joseph could have gotten revenge, but instead he chose forgiveness and reunion. The story of Joseph teaches us about resilience, faith, and how even when life's plot twists are painful and unexpected, there's a bigger plan at work. And let's be honest, Joseph's story has all the ingredients for a blockbuster drama: jealousy, betrayal, false accusations, prison, dreams, and a grand comeback. If it had a movie trailer, it would say, "From pit to palace, the dreamer who wouldn't give up." If you are loving this video, please hit both that subscribe and like button to help this message to spread far and wide. Check out the rest of the Bible Stories playlist to enjoy heartwarming events of the Bible brought alive. Thank you for supporting the Wake Up channel. God bless you.